Hello, everybody. I feel like I do this every single time I say hello. I have to stop doing that. Hey. I am playing a game called Open Roads. I just saw that it was on Xbox Game Pass. I have to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. Anyways, Open Roads. It looks very similar in style, kind of like What Remains of Edith Finch, which I loved that game. This one is very short. It said that it was only a 2-hour game, so I just wanted to check it out. I thought it seemed interesting. And you're on a road trip with your mom. Or you're going, like, we're packing. Me, mom, and grandma? Oh, D, flip over. Me, mom, and grandma Helen. Wow, I'm so smart. Grandma's 80th. Oh, you can read? Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, we're packing. Mom wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left before I can cross it off my to-do list. Tess's stuff. I am Tess. Oh, I feel like this is very sensitive, kind of. Pack up. This is all tape. Tess and Fran. Pack. Atomic.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
We have all made that mistake, Tess. But we'll take it. We definitely don't want to leave our iPet behind. Ooh. Birthday card. Open. Read. Happy birthday, Teresa. It's always so much fun to have you visit. I can't wait until next time. I'm so proud of you, your business, and the kind of woman you're becoming. Aw, all my love. On August. That's nice. Pack up. I like the fun little knobs on the dresser. Open. Nothing. Nope. It's so sensitive. Is that, maybe, does that feel less sensitive? I think so. Okay. Pick up DVD covers. Wow, Clueless. And Clue. Great. I love this movie. Yeah, I enjoy those. Am I not packing these up? Oh no. I guess we'd probably return them. Hey Tess, we doing movie night at your place? Yes we are. What movies are you bringing from work? Oh, okay. It is comedy double feature night. I'll give you one clue as to which movies they're going to be. What is it? Nice. Can I pick up? Yep. Oh wow, we're packing everything up. I remember having all these. That one is used. I like that. Renee Magritte, La Grande Famille, The Large Family, 1963. To do, pack up rest of room. Open closet. Grammy says, stay in school, kids. Don't turn out like me. Gremlin pride. D. Class of 2003. Oh, that was so long ago. Next year we rule the school. Allison, extra, read all about it. It was awesome working with you on the newspaper this year. See you in the funny pages. See you next year. Have an awesome summer. I'm the first to sign your crack. Wow. It's been a long time since I've had a yearbook. Francine was here. Hey bestie, wanted to make sure you wouldn't miss this message. Now anybody else who signs this page will know I'm your bestie, not them. Let's have a great summer this summer. Movie night every night. Okay, nothing else in the closet. Cleaning supplies. Pick up work shirt.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
That's me. I thought that was like, looks like Whataburger for a second. Matches. Neptune Casino and Lounge. Is this something we collect? Jackpot Gems and El Dorado. That's fun. Pick up the jackalope.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Is it home to folksy cryptids? I didn't know that. I married Bigfoot. She's great. Aliens are here and they want your favorite recipes. I would share. Pick up the photo strip. This must be me and Dad. The fun zone. Ooh. Ooh, what are we searching for? Waterfront. Leans Creek. Inland, accessible by boat. Hunter's Point, Copper Harbor. Base of Lighthouse. Interesting. What are we looking for? Bigfoot? Oh, buried treasure. Oh, is this by me? By Tess Devine? The Hunt for Buried Bootlegger Treasure. That's fun. Pick up book. Well, I'm sensing a theme here in my interests. Push pins, important. I forgot it. I hate that I said that. But happy belated birthday. Sorry for the lateness, Tessa Bear. Things get away from me here, but you're always on my mind. We'll call soon. Can't wait. Thanks, Dad. Oh, wow. You can just pick up everything. We're packing up everything. Pick up Mr. Bun. Not the plant. I guess that makes sense. Is that? Yeah, yes, that is something. Awesome background music. May you enjoy all the blessings of your coming year. So proud of you, Grandma. Aw. Yes, pack up power strip. Okay. Oh. Yes. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Okay, pack up the calendar. Pick up the invoice. Divine Design. Oh wow, I have a web design business. That's cool. Wow, look at me go. Pack. Plane ticket. Where do we go?
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Oh, how come? Oh, well, I don't really need to read that. I was just wanting printed. I just wanted to know where we were going. From Detroit to Reno. Tess Devine, additional seat information. Nah, I have no idea what that means. Okay. I can't pack it? I guess not. Pick up school newspaper. Oh, wow. Wow, yeah, I guess it is only a few years after that. The new gym worth the wait. Alright, continue. Mug for Mom's work. Andromeda Theater. It needed to be washed, and we did just pack it up, but that's fine. Can we pack up our lamp? No. No. Aww. Aw, that's sad. Close this one. A report card. Geometry, a C+. I think I got the same thing in my geometry class. PE, an A. English, B. Health Ed, A-. Civics and chemistry, great improvement. Aww. I see I was tardy once. We're definitely taking that. Oh, okay. I was like, God, no, don't make me do that. What is this? Oh, maybe it's just the foot. Oh, yeah, it looks like just the foot. Okay. Can I pack up my computer? No. No. Okay. I think that is... Oh. Pen from work. Pack up. Oh. Hip hippo. Wow, very cool. Can I crouch or anything to look? No, okay. Open trash can. out article. Aww, this is sad. 3 dementia tips from a teenage grandson. Don't forget, not everything needs to be communicated with words. Sometimes a simple hug can go a very long way. That's sad. A lot of paper. Okay. Alright, I think... Unless... Oh, can I pack this? Yes. Can't do anything there. I thought maybe I could pack this up, but I guess not. Okay, we'll turn that off. Okay, I think that... Oh, well... Okay. Okay, oh, nope, just pick up work shirt. Okay, I think that is everything. Oh, close enough. What am I missing? Oh. When Dad came back and visited. Got everything. Oh, I would have been sad if I missed something. Perfect. And now it says all done. Yay! All right. Oh, let's head downstairs.
Tess,
Yeah?
come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement?
Oh, I kind of like the art style.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember,
Damn it, Mom.
this?
Oh my. I wonder, so my report card showed like English 3. So I wonder if I'm a junior or I'm going into... Oh, I got to...
Where did this masterpiece...
Your Aunt August made it. When she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
I find that hard to believe.
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist.
We've still got
Oh,
a little
she's
while
rich.
before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The
Okay.
estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, picking through Grandma's stuff.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it would be like to like host an estate sale. I know like I've had a lot of, I haven't been to an estate sale myself, but I know a lot of people can find some really cool things, but it's just, I always felt like it would be, I don't know, strange, weird, going through someone's house after they passed away and like just looking through stuff. I don't know. I understand it, and I think like it's a good way to get rid of things, pass things on, have them enter a new life cycle. But I don't
Glad
know.
it's
It just
over.
it always seemed like it would be uncomfortable, especially for the family that was hosting the estate sale.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
Must be a maternal
just-
grandparent.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and
Boy, this is really relatable.
And now they're selling the house out
And
from under us. I know.
Aw, that part's not, but the rest of it is so far.
want to just take a minute and look around and see what's left. I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah,
Mm.
me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking. Yep, all done.
Okay. Well, just remember that everything's got to be packed by Wednesday, so we can get it all out.
Wednesday.
I know.
Wednesday. I got it. Most of Grandma Helen's stuff was sold off in the estate sale. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now. So it sounds like this is their grandma's house and or Tess's grandma's house, and they were living there because they were helping take care of her. Dear Millie, Millie Calder, maxims, axioms, and more from the sage of the Midwest. No one gives advice like Millie. With her wit, wisdom, and ineffable tact, dear Millie has been charming readers for over 15 years. Found in newspapers nationwide, Millie doles out sage advice to over 5 million readers weekly. Gathered here for the first time are some of the most engaging responses from Sage of the Midwest on matters of home, parenting, and romancers. Never been a question that Millie can't handle. Oh, yeah, I had something like that in the newspaper where I grew up. I don't remember who it was,
Grandma's
though.
advice column was popular, wasn't it?
I was just going to say, it's got to be that it was her grandma's
For a
advice
little
column.
while, yeah.
I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
Well, don't know what to say about that.
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
Has to have been. That is weird little bug-eyed dog. Cleaning supplies. Okay. Ah. Employee's identification card. Aw. Date 1966.
Grandpa Leo was a...
An inspector for the county.
What's that mean?
He inspected things for the county.
Thanks, Mom. That's super helpful.
Great, Mom. Thanks.
Helpful.
Commercial buildings, mostly. When we were driving around town, he'd point out the ones he'd inspected. I remember he was very proud of inspecting the department store. You know, the big one on Old Main Street. Every foot of electrical, fire sprinklers, alarm system, everything. He'd say he was the only thing keeping half the buildings in town from burning down. Electrical fires are no joke.
They're not. That's true. They're really not. Be careful, gang. Just gonna... Can I pick up all the tools? No. Pick up the pen holder. I mean, that's kind of cool. I would take that, maybe. Just for sentimental purposes. Clipped out article. Leo Lambros, age 43. Oh. He was a veteran of the Second World War, serving as a surveyor with the 173rd Field Artillery Battalion, scouting out enemy positions from the front lines. He later worked for Greene County as a building inspector. Surviving are his wife, Helen Lambros, and his daughters, Opal and August Lambros. Okay. All right, up we go. Look through the rest of the house. The controls are like, with the exception now that I have turned down my mouse sensitivity. Oh, cute. 16. That's adorable.
I'm taller than you were.
Okay, perfect. I am 16.
Who's taller now?
You are. But I've still got time.
That's true. You haven't stopped growing yet. Was I saying something? The controls. The controls are very smooth. I like it. Like, everything feels very fluid, you know? So...
We did our best, but the results were... Ugh.
Glad I had you there to supervise my baking skills. Oop. Oop. Oh, I wonder if that's her aunt. Wedding invitation.
Who are these people? Mom's friends?
Dorothy Jean Haverman and Nathaniel Edgar Borges invite you to share in the joy of their wedding celebration on Saturday, the 9th of June, 2002 at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in St. Mark's Church, Lowell, Michigan. This must be me and
Gotta
Francine.
take more pics with Francine this year. We're so cute. Maybe I should start carrying a camera around.
You should. I feel like 10202. I feel like it's a good idea to carry around the memories and stuff. It's interesting the things that I can pick up, really. Cleaning vinegar, not for food consumption. Full of fiber. Oh,
Tropically
hey.
fun and tropically sweet. It's tropical hippos you gotta eat.
Beautiful. Oh, I could open this. We'll close it so we don't freeze out the house. It's cool that you can hear the fridge running. Like, better once the door's open. That's a fun change. That's nice. Who didn't want this in the estate sale? How dare you? I've seen, like, some things too, like window panes and stuff will go up. Am I hitting something? Coaster set. Box cutter. Plate. What is this? Pick up photo. Wow.
Wow, was this taken right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah. Very sudden, but I guess that's how heart attacks are.
Hmm. Well, this is real hard-hitting stuff. Great. Coat. Nobody wanted this coat hanger? Nobody wanted this? I feel like also I would get, like that would happen is I would get weirdly like defensive, be like, how could you not want this? This sat in this spot in this house and it was so good and I can't believe you don't want it.
Ugh, Mom, please quit already.
Extra mild. Okay. Look, nobody, you're telling me that no, I have seen this vase in a Target. Oh. Okay,
Oh,
so we
how
must
did this
be
end up down here?
treasure
Huh.
hunting.
Must have been in a drawer of something that got sold.
This is from one of the first digs Dad and I went on.
It was kind of adorable how excited
I
you
wonder
both got
if my
about going
parents
on
are
those
divorced.
digs.
I remember being so sure that we would actually find bootlegger gold. Or at least a clue about it.
There's nothing that says you still
Your
can't.
dad. Well, at the very least, he certainly had a way of firing up your imagination.
So yes, I'm thinking divorce. Lumpy malformed pot. I must have made this.
What? No one bought this mess? I'm downright offended.
Yep.
I made this when I was, what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand, because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
Very emotional.
Grandma held on to it all this time. She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
I am sad now. Is this Grandma?
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit, let's say.
I am
Doesn't
enjoying the
look like
voice
that
acting.
rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
Ah, interesting. Good for you, Grandma. Oh, that's fun. I love the stained glass. Nobody wanted to buy the stained glass windows. It's cool. Color swatches, pottery. So Grandma must have, yeah, she must have made, this must have been all stuff she made. And no one bought it? Again, offended. These are super cool though. I love stained glass. I really like that. That's very pretty. Okie dokie. Let's go upstairs, I guess. Can I run? I cannot.
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But
The art here, my arm looks tiny.
that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no.
Uh-oh.
Well, the what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind.
Sounds like maybe the sisters,
Yeah, it's around here somewhere.
I don't know, don't get along that
No.
well?
It's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
Wow,
No.
okay.
She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
I like how I'm like, this is my contemplative face. Like,
It must be upstairs somewhere. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay,
seems like
let's go.
something we're gonna go find. Let's go. No one wanted this painting. Again, offensive. That's my room. Oh, I love this. Must have been Grandma's room. You're telling me that no one wanted this mirror that everyone has been looking for dupes of from Anthropology? No one wanted this rug? I find that incredibly hard to believe. Another box cutter.
I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books when I was a little kid and we were visiting Grandma.
And a box of crayons, apparently.
We'd come to visit and I'd hunker down in here for hours. If some kind of game in my head, I'd be hiding in here and I'd hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And
Sounds
I'd
like a
pretend she had
grandma
no
thing
idea
to
I was
do.
hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near. Just around the corner.
The poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
Okay, this is actually making me sad. I'm focusing on the game. It's just a game. Hey, Mom.
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing.
Oh.
He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value.
That would be me at an estate
For
sale.
us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Look again with the...
Sure.
Opal, your mother has always been an inspiration not just to me, but to an entire generation of writers and readers. I can't tell you how much peace she brought me over the years. To be able to write where she did, well, I hope a little of her magic crosses over to me. Yours, Ben Gerber. That is nice. Fine.
Well, okay. I guess it's alright that he got it.
Glad you approve.
Yeah. All right. Book. Book? No. What a lovely mid-century modern cabinet that no one wanted, which again I find very odd. Even the bed. I love this little headboard and footboard set. It's a very nice painting. These are nice little poofs. Nothing there. I'm ignoring the... Don't these look like... like stereotypical old pillows, kind of? You know? Ashtray. Again, with the rugs. There's the rest of the bed. Well, my good golly gosh, this is... This is hitting home in a lot of ways. I don't know. Pick up letter.
Hey, Mom! Actually, maybe I should just put this back.
Opal, sorry to hear. Sorry to hear that Mom's doing worse. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. I know this is a sore spot, so this is the last time I'll bring it up. I really wish you'd let me help with Mom's medical bills. I get that you'd rather have me there in person to help, but I just can't get away from work long enough to make that happen. I'm sorry that money is the only thing I can provide right now, but that's just the situation we're in. If you're stressed about everything you have to do, you can always send Tess down here for a weekend again. I love having her around. Call me if there's anything new with Mom. Love, August. Playbill.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral.
Directed by Opal Devine. Oh, okay. So Andromeda Theater. Okay. So my mom is a theater director. Where is this damn book? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, for real? There's like ashtrays all over the place. My mom is smoking in the house? That's not cool. Okay, and I can't open the boxes. No? Okay.
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Yay! Okay, I was
Could be.
wondering.
All right.
Alright, let's... Alright, yeah, let's go up to the attic, which obviously is here.
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Wow, look at all that stuff. Mothballs, looks like. Clearly there's a path for me to take. Pick up creepy doll. I'd rather not. Well, okay. Well, I hate these.
Okay, well, this is just creepy stuff.
I agree.
Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good
no.
point.
I hate dolls. I hate them. I was just talking about that the other day. Alright, book. Bowling?
Oh, Grandpa Leo was a bowler? He and Dad have that in common.
What do you mean?
Dad loves bowling,
No, he doesn't.
but he's always wearing those bowling shirts. Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, He just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
Bowling shirts are cool.
shirts?
They're a specific style.
Are you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those shirts around and...
No, they're definitely a fashion statement. I
They
think
are
I
a
got the
fashion
idea
statement.
from that movie Swingers.
This explains so much.
Like why you never once saw him actually bowl.
Yes.
Yeah, that would explain a lot. Oh, wedding dress.
Whoa. Grandma's wedding dress?
I wore it on my wedding day too. And
Oh.
you can wear it when you get married.
I'm not getting married.
You don't know that.
I feel like that's something a 16-year-old
Did
would
you
say.
know you were going to get married when you were my age?
Sure. Or I
Oh.
always thought I would.
Well, I didn't,
Well.
but
I know too. And I know I'm not.
I'm a lone wolf, a bird that flies solo. What's the point of, well, no, I don't. I understand, or I guess I like see the points that are being made here and here with these two different options, but for me personally, I don't really believe that like now it's based on women being property. And I think like what's the point of getting married if you love someone? It doesn't change anything. That is true. It doesn't change like how you feel, but I think it's just like like a formal commitment to each other. I don't know.
I'm a
I don't-
lone wolf.
Maybe
A
I just
bird
don't
that
know how to
flies
explain
solo.
it very well, which is entirely possible. I'm not good at doing that.
Some sort of wolf bird.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can both do wolf things and fly around. But one thing a lone wolf bird does not do is get married.
Huh. And why is that?
No time. Too busy howling and soaring and making my paper.
That's how
You
you
got-
feel now, but you might change your mind when the time comes.
I don't know.
You
I
know,
got better
also,
things to do.
if you don't get married, you can't get divorced.
Oh. Well.
So,
Ouch.
that's a plus.
Are you saying you wish your father and I had never gotten married? You know you wouldn't be here right now if we hadn't.
Oh,
Oh.
don't even get me started on having kids. And anyway, you can have kids without getting married.
So you're not getting married. You're not having kids. You've got your whole life figured out at age 16.
Do you know how sometimes, like, when you have a conversation with your parents and you're just joking about something and it turns into, like, an argument
You
or a
don't want the
lecture?
dress.
That's what I
get
feel. That's not what I was saying. Jeez.
I mean, but it's a nice dress.
Damn. Like, this is exactly how I
It
would
meant a
feel in
lot to
this
Grandma.
situation. I
And to
feel
you.
like this.
Isn't that enough?
Damn. Sorry for just trying to have a conversation here. Where the hell is this book? Did I miss it? Another pair of those flip-flops? No, I don't want to descend. Lady. There's the dog wallow they were talking about. Okay.
What's under
Oh.
here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah.
Oh,
Mom?
whoa.
Hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's something.
Here it is.
Did we
Maybe
find the
if your
book?
dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's in there?
Forget about August's book. Oh, thank God, because that was... Grandma Helen hide it there? Ooh, secrets. Secrets, secrets, secrets. Oh, okay. Okay. Pick up snapshots.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
No.
Seeing what?
Right here. Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Oh, treasure
Uh-huh.
hunting.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard,
Obviously.
you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In
Yes.
1968?
Maybe
It
they
was
were
a different
changing
time,
locations.
Mother.
Sure.
Next. Aw. Move sheet. All right, pick up postcard. We'll be together soon. I love you, and we're going to love our new life together, free and happy. Dino Town.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen in some kind of secret relationship?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue.
What if it was the Helen you didn't know after
Grandma,
your
what were
dad
you up to?
passed away and she became more of a free spirit? That was the whole thing. The diary. I want to look through the other stuff first. Is that Grandma Helen? Cool van.
Funky van.
I did love that. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You
Oh, wow.
slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
I bet that would have been cute, like if you turned
Did you,
in
like,
the camper
Redo
van
it to
into
be like a
something.
bedroom
Yeah.
inside?
Yeah. Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No!
Okay. Vote Nixon. Clipped out article. Ooh. Dear Millie, recently a close personal friend of mine confided in me that she is having an affair with her husband. I love them both dearly, and I'm not sure if it's better to let the husband know or keep the wife secret. Ooh. Situations like these are painful for everyone involved. There's never an easy out. Keep in mind that this is her secret to keep and not yours. Keep your loyalties where they lie. Another burglary last night.
Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops. Places kept
It
getting
was
robbed.
the grandma or the
police
grandpa.
couldn't figure out how the crooks were pulling it off. It went on for, well, I mean, it felt like months.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that I don't remember.
Seems like it's time to do some investigating. Recently, one of my daughters gave me a tremendous shock. She's married. Apparently, her college beau and her tied the knot without my knowledge. She claims they wanted to skip the wedding to save up for a house, but I'm very hurt by her exclusion. She knows that I have dreamed of a big wedding for a long time. How can I convince her that a marriage founded in secrecy will never last? Miffed mother-in-law. Millie is a character. Pull it together. Ooh. Dear Miffed, half the battle of being a parent is allowing your children to make their own mistakes. Only time will tell if the marriage will stick, and the only thing you can do is make the best of it. Consider the weight your daughter's been under, keeping this under wraps. We all have our secrets, myself included, and to not be able to tell even our closest loved ones can feel absolutely suffocating. While it can be hard to see a child make such a foolish mistake, the best thing mother can do is bite her tongue. Yeah, too harsh. My husband rekindled a relationship with his high school crush, a girl he hasn't seen since his Air Force days. They're both married, and he told me they're just friends. Against my better judgment, I supported it, and they've started spending more and more time together. Well, I should have trusted my gut. Coming home early from the grocery shop from grocery shopping. I caught them in the act. Now I'm at a loss. My friend says get divorced. My mother says to stay together for the children. What can I do? Nothing's harder than having your marriage fall apart before your eyes. Trust me, I know. It's hard to say what's worse, the sense of betrayal or the realization you've been had. Divorce is a tricky subject, no doubt about it. I'll tell you one thing, though. There's always time to start anew. Abandonment and freedom are two sides of a coin. Yours, Millie. No newspaper will allow you to argue for divorce.
Did Grandma write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was still figuring things out, too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They'd been married 20 years?
I
Oh,
meant
wow.
for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
No, it doesn't.
It got me through.
Grandma's... Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
Oh, here we go. We're getting into the nitty gritty. Open. Aren't any help. They think they're being good neighbors, but if anyone should know where the path of good intention leads, it's these church ladies. These children carry on best they can. Opal is caught up in her own teenage dramas as usual, almost as if it were any normal summer. August does worry me a bit. She's becoming caught more and more in her imagination. I wish I could help, but there's so much I can't say. It's becoming a challenge keeping my correspondence with X concealed. It's only a matter of time till we're together again in person, but to hold it all inside, not tell a soul, it's almost too much. But he knows, and I know, soon enough the waiting will be over, and this will all be in the rearview mirror. Forget about the past. Leo's dead. All that matters now is our future together. Damn. And a key. Oh.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home.
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the whole place
Yes,
out.
we do.
To find out who this Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still...
Come on.
No, let's go.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you?
Of course. Who
I
wouldn't?
can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Yes, it would.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, and there's the book.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sure.
Who doesn't love antiquing?
All right, let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your
Let's get
overnight
this
bag.
show on the road.
Yes.
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
Okay, well,
What about August's book?
it's
We
right
can
there.
FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay.
Perfect.
A road trip.
Yes.
This
A road trip.
is
Going
gonna
on
be
the open road.
great.
We're both doing this. It's meant to be. Found the secret in the attic. We're on the road to the secret summer home to find out what's the deal with Grandma's Helen's mystery man. Who knows what we might find? It'll be a while before we get there.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me car sick.
It
Then
makes me
what
sick
are you
too.
messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it.
Can I push this?
What highway are we on anyway?
Oh, this is the old two-lane north route. From before there was a freeway. It used to be the main route north, but now it's pretty off the beaten path. It's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though. So I wanted to take it again.
This is fun, little nostalgia trip.
It's nice out here.
I feel like there's no
Peaceful.
reason to be rude.
Mm-hmm.
It's desolate.
With all the traffic going up the freeway now, everything kind of died off.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. What is this? Ah, directions. Oh my god, I haven't used like MapQuest in such a long time, but I do remember this. 1 hour and 58 minutes. Oh, that's not that bad, honestly. Can we turn on the radio?
Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
I don't know how much signal we'll get, but
Hooray! Well, I guess that's what we're listening to.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
oh, when I was, I guess, 15, your age.
I'm 16.
Yeah, Mom.
I meant about your age.
This is kind of like the stuff that we would say to my mom.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was
Perfect.
it like?
The summer house? I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
So why did... Well, we know why we stopped going.
Sounds really
we think,
nice.
anyways.
So why did we never go?
Because she said they stopped going
I don't
after
know.
her dad passed
It
away.
was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
That is not what I said at all.
No, Dad's a hard worker.
Okay.
I feel like there
He'd
are a lot
work
of
late at the
differences
video
here.
store all the time. He'd be there with the closing shift.
Watching movies on the store monitors.
What else do you do at a
You've
video
gotta
store?
have something on for the customers. Closing is a pain in the butt. And he'd manage the schedules and store finances. He even made the window displays.
Fine, those were pretty cool.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I guess there is a real reason I never told your father about the old summer place. Because I
And?
knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work.
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, you know, keeping it up.
Maybe the bootleggers.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
If they're keeping
no,
the place nice.
Like, you know, like shoe elves.
I see. The borrowers.
I mean, it'd be nice if it were magically still in good shape, considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, you couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Oh. Oh man, this. Oh, I feel like this is kind of hard to navigate. I mean, I think this is what the game is supposed to be like. It's supposed to be like difficult, like navigating relationships and stuff. But
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
I don't want to.
Okay, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No,
Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company,
I thought you said it was underwater.
well, you know, it's not doing great,
Oh
but
man, this is like
Mom,
what?
we need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here.
Excuse me?
Oh no, that was the wrong thing to
He
say.
could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west. For work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him. Like
Oh,
I
man.
always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, you know, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that?
It does sound like that, but
I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
golly. Oh hey, was the phone ringing? I'm pretty sure I heard my phone, but oh yeah. Hey Tessa Bear, just thinking of you. Easy to forget about weekends here. Every day is a work day for me. Hey Dad, what's up? Not much at work right now, but good to hear from you. How's work going? Oh, sorry, do you need to, well, how's work going? Good, making money. Oh man. I feel like my mom would be so mad about that, but is that the right thing to do? I know you're busy, I'll ask another time. Well, okay, did you tell your mom you bought the tickets? Not yet. Me and Mom actually are on a road trip right now. We are investigating a family mystery and going to her old summer house. Can you believe it? Wow, you need to tell her, kiddo, or else I will, and you know she would freak. Okay, I promise I will ASAP. I know you will. Love you. Actually have to get back to it now. Treat your mom nice, okay? Love you. Talk to you. Well, I'll say love you. See you soon. Why would I
Are you
not say
sending
love
text messages to someone?
Damn.
Yes?
Yes.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
Ah.
No comment.
It's alright. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
Dang. This is.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Oh, I feel like this isn't what
Sometimes
I
it feels that
expect.
way.
I know. Oh man. I know on the game description it said that you were going to be navigating like the
Well,
relationship
it's
between you and your mom, but I didn't really expect it
not
to be
supposed
like
to.
this. Roof stoof. On not even a little bit what I expected.
Mom!
My god.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is.
The
And
van.
it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more
Rundown.
weathered than the last time, but I guess I am.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start investigating. This isn't exactly what I pictured when Mom said they had a summer home, but it's still pretty cool in a retro way. There's probably lots of cool old stuff inside from when Mom was a teen. Hopefully some clues to the identity of Grandma Helen's mystery man. Can we look in the van?
It's your funky van. And it's locked.
Gotta keep all the funky stuff in there secure.
Please tell me the keys are somewhere. I need to see what a lava lamp looks like after it just sits there mutating for 30 years.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother. I have to see how much tie-dye is in there. Please.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in
rude.
her room.
Oh, the little criminal! All right, I'm on the case. The funky stuff is so close, I can taste it.
Perfect. All right. The only thing is, I wish I could run. The doghouse. Okay. Probably have to go in through the front or break a window. Shimmy in through a window. This is fun. Little vegetable garden.
Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did. I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she was out there with her, helping the best she could. I remember one year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the berries and vegetables. But the plants worked so hard growing them. You can't just take them.
Aw. Well, now I feel bad for the plants.
Okay.
She was a sensitive kid.
So am I. So what happened?
Hmm?
To August. She doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
Okay, well, I guess to the front door we go.
Is
Enter
this
trailer home?
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
What did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Perfect.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Wowee. Oh my god. I see that these are leaves. For whatever reason, I thought they were dino nuggets. Wouldn't it be crazy if this still worked? All right. Wow. Look at all this stuff. Oh wow.
Sheesh,
Water
what
heater
happened here?
Looks like the
fell out of
wall
the
gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
Yeah,
I'm
that
up
would
on
be
my
bad.
tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch for getting down into the crawl
In a
space
map.
under the house.
Oh man, this is getting intense.
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using
Obviously.
the plural here.
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give
Like
it a
a
peek if you want,
skeleton.
but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
Perfect. Freaking water heater fell. Ugh. Okay. What is this? Pamphlet. Pamphlet. Can I open the drawer? No. Can I? Nope. August New Friend by August Divine. A gun. And a stuffed animal. Wow. Wow, they had a Le Creuset. Pick up letter. Opal, I'm having so much fun. It's a total blast out here. Really, you have to come. I know you go out to your little summer house every year with your family, but I really think you should consider working at the park with me next year. It's all people our age running the rides and concessions and games. Plus, when the park closes, you can ride the rides as much as you want as long as who's ever running it isn't a jerk. Promise you'll come with me next summer. How are things out in the sticks? Are you still working at the drive-in? If you don't have any in with guys out there, wait till you come out here. The guys are unreal. I've seen stuff that would make your hair curl. Say hi to your family from me. I'm going to write you every week, just like last year, so don't forget to write back. Your friend who is having lots of fun and wants you here desperately, Lori. That's cool. All right, to the back.
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way.
Okay. Here.
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
You keep saying
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
among other personality traits, yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
See you on the other side.
I don't know that I would get into the crawl space. I like the predestined path here. Aha, there's something over there. How did this get under here? Oh my god.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay, there's the hatch.
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this.
I'm writing you from our new home right on the water. I was looking and I realized there's no better home for us than one we can just pull up anchor and split if we really need to. So I bought us a houseboat. Aw, it's really something else. Bought it from an older fellow who'd kept it perfect and was just done having to maintain it in his autumn years. There's a rumor they're going to dam this river up, but that's a long time coming if it happens at all. Now just to get you and these kids moved up here. I hope it's been a good summer. Right back discreetly and let's make plans for the big move. Something I've learned since Leo died is that being loaded with cash is the only way to live. Oh my god. Get ready to leave all your worries behind. Okay. Well, let's
Mom, I
get
found
up
a
there.
way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat? Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
A houseboat, yep.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
It's near... trees? Maybe we can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees. That narrows it down.
Perfect. I know exactly where to go. Pick up the map. Kurt, about 2 hours drive.
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where my boyfriend Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I
Cute.
guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
And that didn't work out?
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Fair
Oh,
question.
it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was it was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and he flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't
What
pay
a
attention to
pickup
anything
line.
else going on in the play.
Aw, that's so lame. Dad's always been corny as hell.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone
Oh.
else. He told her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater to talk to me.
Whoa.
Wow. Bold. Did you find that endearing?
I guess at the time I found it flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Uh-oh. Oh.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt
I feel
would've
like
done?
maybe I don't want to bring that up.
Oh, I don't know.
I I feel like my parents are not divorced, but I feel like I'm like imposing how I would act with my mom
Go mechanics!
on this, like in this.
Oh man, I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Fort State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
Oh man, they're all like
Yeah, I guess.
It'll be so exciting. Oh man, you're gonna love it. Eating lunch at Ford Hall, doing all-nighters in the library. Oh, there was this time when Lucy and I broke into the art building after hours.
I don't even know if I want to go to college.
there it is. I knew there was going to be a way that we ended up having that conversation
What do you
anyways.
mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
I'm not gonna be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine.
There are a lot of parallels. Probably, I'm sure that a lot of people can relate to. But like, I didn't know really what I wanted to go to college for, what I wanted to be, or anything like that. And I feel like the first time I went, I ended up kind of like going against what I was originally interested in, and just kind of like my parents said that accounting was going to be like the good smart thing to go into, so I went for that. I did not graduate with an accounting degree. I hated it. But yeah, like I feel like there are a lot of parallels even in the way that like the conversations happen, at least in my memory. It's very similar.
Oh my god, Aunt August. I have so many questions.
It's very similar to, I feel like, the just the interactions that people have, or maybe like at least how it feels being a 16-year-old. Dear August, you were upset after what happened today, and that's all right. You needed time to yourself instead of talking to me, and that's all right too. But upset as you are, you need to remember, boys only tease girls because they like them or because they're different. You cannot control the cruelty of others, but you can discourage it through your appearance and behavior, or learn to play along. It's time to grow up now. I know you will. It's time to grow up now. You can discourage it through your appearance and behavior.
I don't know if I agree with this advice. This doesn't sound very Millie to me.
Millie was just a character, honey.
I know, but didn't she usually give advice Grandma would have given? How could you tell a little kid that getting picked on was their own fault?
I don't know if that's what she meant.
It's right here. She's like, if people are mean to you, you should change. What, the bullies are right? She never told me that kind of thing when girls were being mean to me at school. She just told me to be myself.
I guess, well, maybe if Mother could have gone back and given August the advice she gave you instead, she would have.
I hope so.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's got the key. And it is, I guess. The Mean Boys. One day, August rode her bike to town because of how sunny it was. Because it was sunny, her friend Nightshade, had to follow behind under the trees because he lives in the shade and shadows can't go in the sun. That makes sense. August laughed as Nightshade ran along the trees, and she and Nightshade made jokes together. When August and Nightshade got to the town, there were boys outside the general store. They saw August's special tie that made her safe, but it didn't make her safe from them. The Mean Boys came closer. They said, "Who are you talking to, and what are you wearing, stupid?" August said, "My dad's tie." The Mean Boys said, "Your dad must be stupid." August was crying, but the Mean Boys didn't care. They laughed and laughed. August looked for Nightshade, but Nightshade couldn't help because he was trapped in the shade under the tree far away. When the Mean Boys went away, August went under the tree with Nightshade. August's special tie was all dirty. She gave Nightshade a hug to feel better, but it didn't help enough.
Poor
Interesting.
kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.
Maybe it was the note from the mom. All right, here we go.
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined. It's got an ugly lamp, an acoustic
I
guitar,
love the lamp. Some records.
a concerning scent of mold.
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's
Yeah.
why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just
Okay.
look around and get out.
We said that the same
It
way.
is kind of gross.
I'm sorry. I'm clicking through them talking because I am reading it. Faster, I guess, than they're talking. Murder
Wow.
at Montague
Mom was
Manor.
even into theater back then. Huh.
Acoustic guitar, complete with pictures. Guitar pick on the floor. A note.
Wow. Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair.
Dear Opal, are you getting my letters? I haven't heard from you since you told me about Kurt. I've been writing you every week. Things at the park are lame. All the fun people left, and now it's just me, Gordon, and the dorks from Sandusky. If I don't get anything back, I'm just going to assume you're too preoccupied with Kurt to write to me. At least one of us is having fun. I'll talk to you when school starts, I guess, unless I'm too busy. Lori. All right. Death of a salesman and the school for scandal. Take.
Holy shit.
Babe, this summer has been real out there, but I've got to split. I'm not hip to another winter with snow. I'm on my bike, headed to Cali. Look me up if you're ever out that way. Kurt. Wow, the summer's been real out there, but I've got to split. And the owner's manual. Cool. Old nail polish.
Oh, alas. Not so groovy anymore.
No, it looks rough. I thought maybe I could look at the record player, but I guess that's it. Exit.
How was the stuff? Funky as you'd hoped?
Well, I found, this.
I feel like I wouldn't want to hide that. Oh.
You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
No. I came to work at the diner one night, and they said someone had
Aw.
left a note for me. And it was this stupid thing.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like such an idiot. I'd put all my energy into plans, planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was going to be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was going to be okay. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
He seems like an asshole.
Hey, language.
But he was.
He was, I guess. I don't know if I think that he was an asshole just because he decided to leave a breakup note. I mean, I guess, yeah, it would have been nicer to break up in person, for sure. But,
All right. You're not wrong.
I don't know.
There was a lesson I should have learned that summer.
I feel like shitty way to do it for sure, but it was just like a summer fling, especially like at 16. Although I do understand the sentiment of like wanting everything to be okay and wanting someone to be the answer, you know, just like latching on to people in that way.
You can't
I
rely
definitely
on
did
other
that.
people.
So,
What?
okay. Well, I don't think that's a lesson
If you
to
put
take
your
away.
trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you, one day they won't be.
So what? You shouldn't have friends or relationships?
Well, no, I just mean you can care about other people, but you have to be ready for them to go away. And be okay on your own when they do.
I feel like that's really relatable. Like, I feel like I've been kind of jaded by personal experiences over that kind of stuff, but I don't think that you should just outright expect for people to leave.
Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way, he's not here, is he?
Because he left you.
Mom, what happened with you and Dad splitting up? He always makes it sound like you wanted him to leave, but
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this,
Uh-oh.
See? This is why you need to be okay on your own.
Oh, that's
If you're
kinda
fine on your
sad.
own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
Okay.
I also found this little screwdriver.
Okay. That might come in handy.
Perfect. For what? Was there something I needed to Jimmy and I missed it? Oh, a key.
Ooh, a little tiny key. What do you think it's for?
Probably unlocking something?
Wow,
Ugh.
thanks, Mom.
Maybe a desk drawer?
All right, I'm on my way to the desk. Aha! Darling, I've been driving up and down the highways and byways looking for the perfect spot, somewhere secluded where no one would think to look, with a little bit of space, and I know you always like to place near the water. I'll find something soon. Just keep biding your time and don't let on.
Aha! They were really gonna run away together, huh?
Wow.
He thought so anyway. Whoever he was.
Why do you think Grandma decided not to run off with him?
Well, maybe she just came to her senses. She could have gotten swept up in all the emotions and everything after Father died. When the time came, she thought better of it.
Maybe. Or...
Maybe he thought better of it. Maybe something messed up happened.
maybe he thought better of it. Like, maybe he met somebody else. Somebody who caught his eye while he was on the run. Somebody without, like, kids and responsibilities and stuff.
Could be. I'd just be a little surprised. He seemed quite devoted.
That's true. Oh, wait, hang on. Flip that over. Come find us, Jesse James Hideout. Gardening. Okay. Screwdriver should be for something as well. Can't go through there, but we can just go around. Just wanna... Yuck. Okay, let's go. Maybe I'll just look at the front of the van just in case. Okay. Ooh, a trowel. And an X marks the spot? Ooh. Tree dog house? House.
I'd recognize that penmanship anywhere.
This piece was clearly done by an accomplished artist.
A cartographic
Obviously.
prodigy. Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up that was left behind? It'd be like a time capsule.
That might
Maybe
be
she was
cool.
going to come back for it later. It was her first investment.
She got started early. I don't know. Let's just go see what it is.
Yeah, let's go. To the doghouse. I also just want to look through and make sure I'm not forgetting anything for the
What's in
screwdriver.
here?
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were...
Look, I think I could twist this open from the inside with that little screwdriver I found.
Heck
Hey,
yeah.
good work.
Thanks, Mom.
Astrology and the Holy Bible and a postcard. What does it look like on the front? Disco star. Oh. Darling, now wait. It sounds like somebody's getting cold feet all of a sudden. We had a plan. Leo dies. I make tracks for the border, and when the dust settles, you follow me. Oh my god, did they kill Grandpa? This doesn't work if only one of us makes tracks. I've got everything you could ever hope for up here. A place of our own, a quiet little town where no one knows our names, and a pile of cash that'll keep us going till who knows when. The kids will love it too. What kid doesn't want to live on a boat? Get these silly ideas out of your head, get back on track, and we'll be together soon.
Would you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans
Dang.
worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can
I
call
would.
him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
That's, yeah, I would say both. Dang, that's very... Look, buttery.
Oh, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked. This gives me an idea.
Oh, but the key from the diary.
The little key from Grandma's diary?
Right.
Can you imagine if they forgot it from the, Okay, alright. Let's pick up photo. Oh, that must be her and the grandpa. Pick up sympathy card. Open. Our condolences. Our thoughts are with you, Janet and David Richards. With our deepest sympathies, our thoughts are with you. Helen, so sorry to hear about your loss. Please let me know if there's anything we can do, the Saltzmans. All right, this must be it. Helen. Oh, Helen, you can't just leave me here. I did all this for you, all for you. And those are my kids too, you know. I need to, that was spaced out, have a right. Yeah, need to. Oh, flip over. Pierre Lautrec.
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids? Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad? Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you in August and Grandma
What
Helen?
a shocking revelation this would have to be.
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec. Box 9, Hop 2 Lake, Carndale, Ontario.
Carndale? I would say Carindale, but...
Do you want to go check it out?
What? No.
No, but...
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner, and...
Mom, stop. This is your father we're talking about
Maybe.
here. It's about who you really are. It's about who I really am. Was my grandfather really my grandfather? Who was this guy? Who are we? These are big questions, Mom, and you're just gonna turn around and drive home?
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win
Well-
this one. I just happen to agree with you.
Because of my rhetorical skills.
I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing. But we might find something. So if
Dang, I
one
can't
more day
imagine
of driving is all it takes to
being
find out one way
in
or the
that
other,
situation.
Then why not, right?
Right.
Glad I could convince you.
no, you just happen to be right.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay. Should we get going?
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best week.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe.
Maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.
That would be crazy. I can't imagine. Like, I can't imagine how I would feel if I... Oh, right.
You ready to unearth this mystery?
You are really getting into the mess on this trip. Crawling through old crawl spaces, digging in the dirt.
It's about the adventure.
It's for the sake of the
Mom.
adventure, Mom.
Oh my god.
Don't let me stop
I'm
you.
a 16-year-old girl. I'm not. But I was at one point in time. Her and Nightshade. Goodbye, Nightshade. Thank you for being my friend. I'll miss you. That must be the tie.
So this is where August buried her feelings.
Mom! Come on. It's sad. What?
I don't know. Maybe we should keep it. Maybe August would want it.
I think so, too.
We can just put it in the car.
Welcome back, Nightshade.
Turns out the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. It always is. It was actually the grave of August's imaginary friend, Nightshade. I feel kind of bad for disturbing it. Oh, well, we have made the choices that we've made. Right, to the car to go to Canada. explored the trailer home, mobile home.
All right.
This is not the kind of place that has room service.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right.
It looks like a
But
motel.
the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait.
I would
been a
do
long
the same
day.
thing.
I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh, burger?
Burger's always a good choice. It's a choice I would
Burger
make.
it is. Do your homework.
And my phone. Hey, Tissa Bear. Hope you had a good day. Busy with some work tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thinking of you always. Text Dad. Text Francine. Put back phone. Very. Very. Oh my god. How many ghosts did you see? Nothing but ghosts. The place was packed full of them. Speaking of spooky, how did your mom react to you telling her about Nevada? I didn't tell her. You need to tell her. What if she doesn't let you go? Just do it now. Damn. Miss a no. Running up to Canada tomorrow. Yeah, we found some stuff about who my grandpa might have really been. We're gonna see if we can find out more about him. What? You might be part Canadian? Quarter maple syrup running through my blood. I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. We're in a weird little motel for the night. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's old and vintage, and my mom's getting me a burger. Love you hooked. Is there anything weird in there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. Text Dad. Hi, Dad. What's up, Tessa Bear? Nothing. Just gonna cross the Canada border soon. Wanted to say hi. Canada? What for? We found some clues in Grandma and Grandma's old summer house, and we think there might be more to find at another place across the border, so we're gonna check it out. Tess, are you hunting for bootlegger gold without me? Yes. Oh, you always said Mom wanted you to leave, and that's why you're not living with us anymore, but Mom said you were the one that wanted to leave, so I'm confused. She said that, huh? Well, I'd say it was mutual, kid. But I had a big opportunity out here, and I had to take it. I understood why your mom didn't want to come along, and that's okay. That's why you left home and quit Video Galaxy and everything? It's not the same without you here, or at the store. I'm sure the store is even better without me. Who wants their dad as their boss? But you made the store so fun. The window displays and Halloween costume contest and movie quote trivia, the new manager is just boring. So what is your big opportunity out there? Well, you know I headed out here for a new biz venture and I'm in the investment stage. Can't wait to tell you more about it, but just wouldn't feel comfortable till I know it's going to pan out. Just want to make sure everything's perfect for when I tell you more. Remember when you were little and worked on that book you drew for me for weeks and wouldn't let me peek at it till it was all done? I've still got that book right here with me, and you didn't want me to see it till you had it all perfect. This is just like that. Okay. You understand, don't you, kiddo? Yeah, I can't wait to hear more soon. I hope. Got to get back to it. Love you. Oh, I guess I should have looked around the hotel room. Oh well.
It's Burke.
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Ugh, overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Yay.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
This burger is my rival, and I will defeat it. Open lid. You can eat burger. Eat burger. Eat. Eat. Oh, no more fries. Eat. Low, I vanquished the mighty bird. Alright.
I just...
Ate the whole
Do you
burger
think-
meal.
Could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. Hold on.
She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke, back in a few.
Damn it, Mom. Quit that habit.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm not
I
sure.
don't know what I
Me
think.
neither. It's so surreal.
I can't imagine Grandma having an affair. But I also don't think she would have if it wasn't the right thing to do.
Yeah. It seems pretty out of character, but
They
She
all
was an
sound
interesting
like the same
person.
voice actor. I wonder if
my
they are.
dad... I was still pretty young when our dad died. For your mom, I think this is all a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
We found some of your old art. Stuff you made as a kid.
Oh, that's so fun. I was a creative kid.
She doesn't sound like she thinks that was
Do
fun.
you ever do that kind of stuff
that's
now?
so fun.
Well, no, not really. Not as much as I'd like to. Although I have to do a lot of creative stuff at work. But it would be nice to get back into writing.
What about drawing?
I was a dedicated artist, but never a very good one. I'll leave the visual stuff to you. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you, but she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my
God,
place.
family drama.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Increased turnout in Andromeda. Improve word of mouth. What t-shirts, posters in local school? I don't really think that's anything to text Francine about. Well, I don't want to text. Oh, well, wish I didn't read that. Stayed overnight in a motel.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line. And of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before. And he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night. And so then she just says, "Who are you?" The Pirate of Penzance? Tess,
What?
are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
This drive is so freaking boring.
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I leave it in my backpack?
It's in my pocket, isn't it?
Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel. We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand.
Damn it, that was my fault for. No, I said.
It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel Lost and Found. We can pick it up on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour. We could...
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get your...
You know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me. And I was so distracted.
I do like how the color shift happened.
And
It's
now-
not as
and
like
now you
bright
won't even go
anymore.
back,
I don't
and-
know if that's weather or like if that's
Hold on,
intentional
hold on,
based
hold
on
I was
emotional
lying to you?
emotion
When
scene.
was I lying to you?
You didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
Oh man, none of these feel like good questions.
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're
Oh, I
jealous
don't like
of her.
any of these.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow. I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Oh no.
Don't bring your dad into this.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce?
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going and...
Oh man.
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what
Man,
was
I feel
happening,
like I'm
wouldn't
watching
have
like
to.
a drama.
I wouldn't
like
have to ask Dad
like
to
a
tell me the
situational
truth.
drama. I feel like what is that? I'll just call it a drama.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him.
I do feel like I'm watching a TV show or something.
Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey. Feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now.
Dang.
So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Woo. What a fun road trip. That was sarcastic. Oh, wow.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, man.
I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture, most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre Lautrec, where whatever we find here better be worth it. Oh. I was ready to just fall off. Oh, right there.
Lautrec! That's the name of the mystery. Think he's got mail? Guess we'll never.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
That's true. It is a federal offense, as I like to remind my parents. When I was a young teenager, and everybody thought it was all cool and fun to open my mail. How the hell do I get down there? Well, I guess I'm jumping for it.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
As a bridge. Like this canoe? No. Like, no. This door looks like we can go in. Okay. Please.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
Perfect. What did that say? I can't look at it. Please remember this is a shared facility for all residents who fish off their boats or the docks. If you borrow equipment to clean or prepare your catch, return it to its storage space in an orderly fashion. And if you clean your catch on the workbenches here, please clean up thoroughly before retiring. All docked vessels. Build the... Oh, they did build the dam. No secret ladder in here, I see. Okay. The things that you can pick up are odd.
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
Oh, because it stabbed it into the thing. Can we just take the door off the hinges? Oh no, we'll use this giant panel of wood.
This is so stupid. We're trespassing.
But
Oh my god, Mom, where's your
What if
sense
you
of
fall off
adventure?
and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or
But we're already here. And the trailer home,
mobile home.
the mobile home, was fine. I just think if we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yes, you do.
You stay here.
No. You can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be,
Oh,
I'm
man.
still
See,
your mother.
now she's all testy.
You're right.
All right. We'll do it.
No, I should go.
No way! What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure.
Let's flip a coin. Call it. Heads or...
Tails.
Did I win the coin toss?
I've lost?
In a manner of speaking.
After you.
All right. You're
Careful.
not very climactic.
Not quite as scary as I thought.
Yeah, this thing is pretty sturdy. Especially for just sitting out. Let's hope we can say the same for the rest of the boat.
All right. Here we go. The idle on. Chips, Lays, sort of. Okay.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. All right, pretty sturdy.
All right. We're on a hunt for the key. Whoa.
Wow, cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
Ugh, you don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like... And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really?
I like how
Put
she
that
doesn't
down.
want to say what it is. Even though we know. We know. What is this? Oh, a dehumidifier. It says so right there. Alcohol still there.
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa.
Mm.
What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then.
That's true.
I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So, this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where we were really rich,
Damn, I don't keep wanting
and
to
you could
say
fix
like
up the
anything
Andromeda
about
and make
the,
every play there
about the
amazing.
marriage.
Tess.
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's ever
Like this
been.
is just like dreaming about the
There's
lottery.
no way
you know?
to that reality from here.
Yeah, that's why I said it's an alternate reality. It's about daydreaming. I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat. It's a romantic thought living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a bit small for both of us and 2 children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We are still here waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start our new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react with all they've already been through? What do you suppose my parents will think and us just disappearing? My poor mother-in-law. My poor mother. She's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way? This must be when he was like, I've done all of this work. Whoa, Grandma.
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father?
Dang.
I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Okay, well, not getting through there. Definitely not getting down there. Nice little oil lamp. Binoculars.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though.
Received from Mr. Pierre Lautrec $3,000 in exchange for the houseboat the Eidolon.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying
Yeah,
that's
that's
a lot?
crazy.
Or a little?
I think that's a little.
A little? Only $3,000 for a boat? You can live on? It's a house. And a boat. That's 2 whole things for just $3,000. Some people don't even have one thing.
It does seem like he probably got a pretty good deal.
Do you think the boat had something wrong with it?
Maybe Pierre just drove a hard bargain.
Maybe. No, old Canada man. Okay. A lighter. Cool sunglasses.
Really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we?
Oh yeah,
Did the
because the
boat
hat's
ever
right
even
there too.
leave this dock?
Oh, I thought I could, like, rotate it, but I guess not. Nope. Hmm. I was hoping maybe I could, like, pick these up and it would show me where the key was. Oh. There we go. Travel expenses.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or
Yeah, that's
$7
crazy.
for a tank of gas.
Also insane. I think I spent 50
Did
on my
people
tank
just-
of gas.
Drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
Okay, where the heck is this key?
Quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
Aren't you always talking about how important it is to recycle? What if a sea turtle gets caught in them?
That happens with six-pack rings for cans. These are bottles, and this is a river. And there's no water.
Nevertheless,
Perfect. Cleaned them up. Oh, okay, cool. I can get on the side of this. Wow, it is dry out there. Oh, perfect. Heck yes. Evil?
dodge this.
Interesting. I can't say anything about that? Okay. Oh, heck yes. Perfect. I was wondering if we could get... Oh my... Please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy. Treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl, my relationship with my parents and siblings, satisfying work where I get to help people, my children grow up in the loving company of the grandparents and their friends. These are the things you ask me to give up, and for what? Isolation? An unfamiliar place? A leaky boat? Money to spend on what? What does it matter if everything else is lost?
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
Does everyone collectively make fun of the French? It does kind of seem that way. What? Tiddlywinks. Oh my god, I remember that. Wow, this thing is more spacious than I thought it would be. Pick up ledger. Ledger.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Perfect. So like, why can't I pick this up? Oh, thank God.
Aha!
Damn.
Wow.
A lot of liquor.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez, slow it down, Pierre.
I mean,
I don't think he was
did.
handling my mother's change
Yeah.
of heart too well.
That's what I was gonna say.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Oh, thank God. I've received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decisions to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids too. Of course they are, but they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my hardest to keep up the ruse, but I'm getting used to it, used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living this new life. I'm regaining my footing, and I'm starting to feel okay.
So I guess that's it. Grandma had enough time on her own. Without Grandpa, without Pierre, she realized she liked things better that way.
Can you blame her?
No, not at all. It was her chance to have her own independence. And who would want to give up their whole life, everything they know, just for some guy and some money?
People have done worse for less.
Yeah, but
That's true.
Grandma had a pretty good life, didn't she? Her advice, maybe she just needed a little time to herself to realize how good she had it.
Maybe. Key.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Oh, I was hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
Okay. Oh shoot, how do we get out of here?
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
Oh, come on, Mom. Live a little. We've already come so far. We can't just stop now, when we're so close to the truth.
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
Sheriff's Department. To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries, which resulted in the theft of almost $1.5 million. I had worked as a property inspector for Greene County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection from the store's security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement as they had threatened not only my safety but that of my family's as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I regret having asked them to. What little of my stolen profits remain I have destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because, oh my gosh, she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. I ask that you leave my daughter and my wife's and daughters alone. This is my confession. Oh my God.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
I...
Not except
Woo.
with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died.
Dang.
When we thought
that
he'd had a
is
heart
crazy.
attack. He was just here. On this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
It kind of did happen though, didn't it? As far as you knew, it did. You lived with that your whole life, so to you.
I can't believe he just abandoned.
That
All
is
this
crazy.
time he gave up
But-
his family, his...
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't... I just wish I could have talked to her about it.
Yeah,
while
that's
she was
crazy.
alive. I just...
Wish she could have trusted you.
Yeah. If we could have just... I can't believe
Yeah.
she would do that to us, lie to us her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
I mean, how do you
Maybe-
come back and say that?
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, he spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we've found enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I would
sorry,
want to
Mom.
stop as
He
well.
pretended to die. But he really just
Oh,
left
gosh,
me.
just
like,
I
really-
didn't leave you.
well, maybe not yet. But your dad.
Dang.
I thought
Maybe
you said you
Mom
were the one who
should
kicked that out.
go to therapy.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. Like, listen. I'll give you the full story in the car.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's go
Thanks for
home
doing
from
this.
Canada.
For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me. To find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful...
Stop. You make me cry.
Such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
Cute. Oh, there's like. Trimint gum. Cherry fizzed. Dang, 371. Perfect. Car registration. Okie dokie. No, don't need those anymore. Forgot I changed my mouse sensitivity. That's much better.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
I too would like to know the questions and everything that, like, I don't even, I guess just, there would be a lot.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy.
Mm-mm.
Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone.
I get that.
Well,
yeah,
if you
I
didn't
get
want
that.
people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it.
Also a very good point. Maybe you should just throw
Well,
things
okay.
away.
Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Oh, finally, I think last mystery
Uh-huh.
of this game is getting unraveled.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was going to fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was going to be a professional poker player.
I do not know how to play poker. I've never been interested in it, honestly. But I imagine that, like, if you were going to make the move to be a professional poker player, you better be, like, really, really secure in your skill level.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff.
Do they not
They're
play
playing
with
as a
their own money?
sport.
Now I'm gonna have to go and look up how professional poker works. I do feel like it's insane. Cool. I feel like both, but I'm gonna say I don't know. I'm afraid of, like,
That's
starting
insane.
more arguments with my mom.
Didn't anybody tell him the house always wins?
Oh, I did. But this isn't playing poker against the house. It's against other players. There is no house. Believe me, I heard all his justifications. There were plenty.
And even though he's been gone for a couple years, he's never told me why he's really out there. Why wouldn't he tell me?
Maybe deep down, he's not so proud of it.
Maybe he just didn't want to tell me till after he'd hit it big? So he chose right when Grandma really started getting sick and we moved in to take care of her, to go off and follow his dream?
Poor timing for sure.
He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason.
Oh
he
my
left.
god, just tell me. I'm so
The split came at a really hard
tired
time.
of dancing around. Although I do understand this is a sensitive topic and it would be difficult to speak about, especially like I would imagine because you're trying to save face and, like, protect your children and everything from the harsh truths or, like, realities. And it is still, even though they are your kids, it is still, like, your private relationship. So
The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time,
It was already over.
yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, explain everything to me in a way that made sense, that he was living some great life out there.
no, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
You can't. They eventually catch up to you.
Now I have these tickets and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I feel like sighing a lot in this.
But
game,
it's not
too.
over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret?
I can tell you right now that my mom would not.
Or run their own business, run a
Maybe
community
I'm very
theater.
wrong,
That's pretty
but
cool.
I can't imagine. I feel like eventually we would get to it. You know, I don't think we would stop in the middle of packing up the house to go pursue this family secret. I think it would be like, let's finish this and then we'll go pursue the secrets that await us. She does, or has run her own business though. Not a community theater, but
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design website.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
thank you.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
That's true.
Thanks.
A lot of work does
An
go into
artist's
that, I think.
eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom.
Not even I think, like I know. And you know, I feel like for some people when well, for me really, when you go over the design process, it's just like endless tweaking, trying to get something right.
But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Oh my god.
Like seeing Kurt?
I couldn't say that to my mom.
Yeah, exactly. Amongst many other things. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
That's nice.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads, like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah, I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
I'm not sure. What about the Andromeda and Francine? It means starting over, kind of.
Yeah. But it could be nice to get a fresh start.
That's true.
We've been through a lot of big changes this year. You've been through so many big changes. But I mean, we're making it work. And whatever we decide, We can make it work. I'm confident in that.
Yeah. Me too.
We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey, August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm just glad. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
That was nice. That was a really sweet game. I think like the beginning was definitely emotional. I felt like just because I was able to relate very much to a lot of the things that they had gone through, or even things that were in the house, strangely. And I feel like it's not all the same voice actor. I did think they sounded slightly familiar, but Sarah Grayson, why do I know that name? Anyways, I feel like the death of a family member is always difficult, and no matter your relationship with them, if you were close at one point, no matter how that relationship developed over the years, I think it's just something that is, understandably hard to deal with. And so for me, the beginning of this game was a little emotional, and I think even some of the conversations between Tess and Opal just drew a lot of comparisons, I think, to conversations that I myself had had with my mom, or like similar subjects, kind of like I could see a lot of the same frustrations, or like even internal thoughts that I've had and everything. So it was a very interesting game in terms of the emotional aspect. I did like the mystery to be solved, and I like how it was I feel like kind of the thing that when you find something out about your family that's some kind of like secret, I feel like that it's always kind of a shock when the story of them that you've constructed in your head is completely different, or they had like this complete other side to them that you had no idea about. So very interesting. I think this was a good length of the game. About 2.5-ish hours. So I think that was good. It's easy to knock out. It was a fun little exploration kind of thing. So yeah, very good job. Thank you guys so much for watching it and listening to the story with me, and I will see you guys in the next video.